multiple Grammy-winning performer, the incredible music superstar K.D. Lang is here. I feel I'm on a float in a parade. My first guest has the most amazing voice in the world. She is a 3-time Grammy winner, and even better, she's not even here to promote anything. She just wants to hang out with us. So please help me welcome K.D. Lang. I'm so happy you're here. I'm so happy to see you. You look great.
Thank you.
New look. Take off your shoes.
Take off my shoes.
That's well,
except the grass is wet.
It's real grass too.
It is. I can smell it. My dog was happy about that.
That's probably why it's wet.
I know. That's what I was thinking, but I didn't.
So you've got a whole new look going on, right? This whole.
I guess, yeah. I guess, you know, you have to constantly come up with fashion statements in this business.
You have done that. You've gone through like incredible twists and turns in fashion, which I really like.
Well, you know what it is? It's like the music really has to sort of designate what I've, or maybe, I don't know which comes first, the music or the look, but usually my look changes with the kind of music that I'm making. So, you know, when I was doing the country thing, obviously I was kind of playing with this country sort of theme.
Well, what was that about, the country look? What was in your head? Because, you know, it's hard. Like,
I don't know. A lot of people have asked me that,
No,
actually.
it's hard when you're, like, trying to say, you know, do a fashion thing, like I try to do, too. It doesn't just, like, come off the rack from a million guy designers.
I know.
It, like, expresses yourself as an artist.
Well, basically, I went to a lot of Salvation Armies and Value Villages, and actually, I made my mom take my sister's curtains down and make me a skirt, and cut off a pair of old guy's cowboy boots and created a look that sort of summed up the music I was doing, which was kind of country punk, you know. So it had to be kind of funky and edgy and yet basing itself on tradition.
Right.
I'm nervous.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, I'm nervous, yeah.
Oh, well, you'll have a
I know,
drink.
I'll settle down.
Here, just have a drink.
Okay.
You should not even be nervous after the way you live your life. You totally live your life. Like, it's so out loud, and I just really, like, I think that's so
That's
great.
why I'm nervous.
Why, because you're so loud, or what?
I'm so loud. No, I'm just nervous because I've been at home for 8 months, and it feels great.
Because you never have had time at home before for 15 years,
15
right?
years, yeah, I've been on the road, and finally just took this year off, and it feels great.
Well, okay, first of all, how come you never took any time off in 15 years? Why is this the first time?
It just, the inertia of being in the public eye and making records and making money and paying other people's salaries, it's just, the inertia is so strong that it's hard to just go, okay, no, I want to take a year off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me like 3 years just to shift down, you know, and
To skid?
to skid and tell people, you know, I need to take some time off.
I hear that because I took a year and a half almost after Roseanne, which sometimes I wonder if, you know, I should have taken longer. But to slow down and enjoy my life,
Right.
it's something performers, we don't do that, do we?
Not often, but then when you take some time off, you start going, oh my God, I enjoy work, you know. So it's
Right.
a dichotomy, you know. It's a hard thing to balance, but you don't
Do you think
listen.
that you just keep on working so that you sort of blur the line between like what's real and what isn't, so you kind of lose yourself?
Absolutely.
You never really have to stop and look at you know what you did. And
Sure, it's like any other obsession, I guess. You just kind of, you know, focus in on one thing and ignore the rest.
But like to actually take time off and feel your life,
Mm-hmm.
how scary is that?
It is scary. It's like, it's an absolute essential. You have to do that. And whether it's you being a mom or, you know, being a pharmacist or being a teacher,
Right.
whatever, you have to do that. You have to stop and go, I need to enjoy life for a minute. Because, You know, with all the things that are going on, you know, with AIDS and breast cancer and Swiss Airlines going down and stuff, it's like you just have to stop and just enjoy, and that's what I'm trying to do, you know, just to put things into perspective.
That's good.
Our society, global society, is so focused on success and financial success, and it's just, you know, I think we've really sort of turned our attention away from what success is, which is happiness and stability and peace and love. You know, basic love, which I think is the most successful thing one can attain. So.
And you are in love, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
How long have you been in love?
About 2.5 years.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. I brought you a present.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, MAC. Oh, I love MAC. Satin lipstick. They make the best lipstick. Viva Glam 2.
Viva Glam 2, that's my lipstick. Believe it or not, I'm a lipstick lesbian, but the first professional lipstick lesbian.
Yes, you are. Oh, it's a new color.
Isn't that a beautiful color?
And a percentage goes to charity. Right?
Yep. Let me just say something, because it's something I'm really, really proud of.
Well, you don't look like you have any of it on.
I do.
You do?
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Although I'm very subtle with my makeup.
Yeah.
100% of this lipstick goes to AIDS. We've raised $15 million.
Oh, my God. Now, speaking of being a lesbian and everything, no, but I mean, all the other lesbians are having babies, and you're not having a baby. Why not?
I don't have that thing.
Oh. You don't have to.
In many ways, but no, I don't. I don't have that clicking, ticking, maternal thing that people have.
Like, I want to ask you, what was it like? No, what was it like to be grow up in a town of like 700 people in kind of a real, I mean, not to be insulting, but kind of a cow town. I mean, it was a sheep herder town, right?
Well, it's a cattle ranching town.
Cattle ranching town.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's more grain than anything, but yeah, they ranch a lot there too.
And did you know at an early age that you were different, or that you?
Well, to tell you see, this is what I think about small towns, and I think that it's a common misconception about small towns. In a small town, you know, I know all those 650 people. Right. So that eccentricities actually are normal. You don't, in a city, you basically sort of stick to people who are similar. You find a clique and you kind of gravitate towards it, and then you stay there. But in a small town, you know that person intrinsically almost, because you've spent, 17 or 20 or 35 or how many years there watching them.
So you think they're more giving and more?
Well, I just think they're more of everything. They're more critical. They're more giving. They're basically your family. That old saying, it takes a village, and it really does. It's like a huge family. So they can be as harsh as family or as loving as family.
What about the whole issue of femininity, too? I want to ask you about that.
Well,
because I know you have like a great take on it. I like you to say it. I think it's awesome what you say.
Well, obviously I'm not sort of a stereotypical example of common social definition of what femininity is. But femininity to me is a basic unconditional compassion. Because I think as women, we give birth to both sexes. We raise them unconditionally. It's just in our nature. So to me, femininity is compassion. And it's a certain attitude towards all life, all things living. It's a certain compassion towards yourself and your body. And of course, we all are vulnerable. We're all sensitive. And I think that that's a part of being feminine. I think it's you have a funny self-image. I think that's a part of it. Of course, you're going to grapple with that. But femininity is not showing your curves. It's not, how high your hair is. It's not what you wear. It's really an attitude and an approach to living, I think.
I think so, too. And the other stuff, so much of the bill of goods that we've been sold about it is just like artificial and materialistic stuff. It really doesn't have anything to do with this.
Yeah, it's just a little bit extended from. I think that it stems from natural instincts, you know, for a woman to be, you know, a little, you know, to lean, you know, like they did that study with Fisher Price or whatever about what boys gravitated to and what little kids gravitate. And that basically girls like dolls and boys like trucks. And then there's people like me that like trucks and boys who like dolls, and it happens at a very early age.
It's not just about being like a nurturer. It's about being strong too.
Yeah,
You know,
oh, absolutely,
totally strong.
absolutely. And of course, I you know, of course.
Right.
I'm sorry I didn't get to that.
And don't you think women are way meaner than men anyway? Do you think that? I mean, we are nurturers and everything, but I think we're way meaner.
Yes, I do. No.
I think women should be in the wars because, you know, we would be...
Now, Roseanne, that's ridiculous.
Is it?
Yes, women, I don't really think that women have an instinct to kill.
Maybe it's just me. Yeah. Me and Katie are going to make one of her homemade recipes for us, and the audience gets to eat some, too.
Now.
Something that my girlfriend and I eat before we go out, because you know when you have to go out a lot, there's not a lot of vegetarian things on the menu. You don't want to eat like a bunch of pasta or whatever.
Right.
And there's not a lot of protein for vegetarians. So this is something I do before I go out.
Now this is like really high protein, right?
Yeah. Very high protein, no cholesterol, very low in fat, high in calcium. It's just
like
good
all
around
the real
stuff.
Deal. It's the real deal.
Yep.
All right, what are we doing?
So basically you take organic firm tofu.
Yeah.
And you cut it up. Actually, so you cut it up to about that thickness.
Right.
And then you cut it up into all these little squares here.
Yeah.
Bite-sized pieces. Then I usually do this in a Cuisinart, but we don't have one here today.
No, we don't.
So I take a bunch of cilantro, organic cilantro from your local farmer's market.
Yeah.
I feel like Martha Stewart right now.
You remind me of her.
Are you attracted to Martha Stewart, too?
She's a babe.
I know. Okay. Okay, I am too, but don't.
You really like her?
I do.
Think she's cute?
Yeah. I wish she'd come and help me on the farm.
I don't know, because didn't you read that stuff where she was running over the handyman and stuff?
No, I thought it was...
Well, it was in the tabloid, so you don't know if that's true. But
I don't read
she
those.
backed over her handyman.
Yeah, why are you reading tabloids?
Because I have to go to the bathroom, too.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, now you're breaking my focus here.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to be a chef and everything.
Okay, what's that? You're going to add
This
that,
is,
right?
use the lightest oil you can find that has relatively no taste, because the taste we're going to derive from is from the cilantro, the scallions.
Yeah. All right.
See, I never measure anything, and I usually put it in a blender, so I'm a little bit lost here.
Well, you know.
Okay, a little. Well, no, that's enough. That's
it's
enough.
All okay.
We don't want too much oil.
All right, now what? It looks like pesto. Now what?
Yes, it should be pesto, and that's why we need the Cuisinart, because we want it to be like...
Well, we don't have one, so let's move on.
Okay,
now what are we going to... What else? What's this?
That's organic toasted sesame oil, which you only need a tiny drop, because this is very full of flavor.
Okay, put it in there.
Okay.
Okay, I'll stir.
Maybe a little tiny bit.
Okay, I'll stir. All right.
Okay, then this is bushy plum vinegar.
Okay. And what are you doing with that?
One of my favorite guys on TV is Walk with, you know that guy?
No.
The Chinese guy, the walk guy.
Yeah.
Oh, we put a little in.
Okay.
Just a little.
Just a little.
Because it's very, very, very salty.
Oh, I like
very,
that.
very salty.
I love soy sauce.
But this is
I
way
like
saltier than soy sauce, so you don't want to use you want to use just a tiny bit.
You need more, though.
How is it tasting?
It doesn't. It needs more of salty something.
That's a lot of salt.
Really?
Already. You want a little more salt?
Oh, I'm a salt freak, man. I can never have enough salt. I love salt. My favorite. Oh, I shouldn't say this, but no, I should. No, my favorite thing. This is how horrible of a person I am, and I'm sorry. But my favorite thing is rare steak with like tons of salt on it. I'm so sorry.
That's
but
okay.
you're gonna...
We're having rare steak today. We're having rare tofu steak today.
Okay, so I take this and I do what?
No, I put that. You know.
All right.
If my friends were here, they would be amazed at how patient I'm actually being, because I'm a tyrant in the kitchen.
So you're not beating me because I'm...
Because you're famous.
Can I have a bite, KD?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Even my mom likes this.
Really?
Yeah.
This is just a light snack that you prepare
I'm not going to eat it
before
because
you go
I'll
out.
be singing and I'll have like a big green piece
Okay.
of...
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah.
It is really good.
She said she was going to say it was good.
No,
no matter
I'm not lying. I said I would not gag or anything like that because I didn't want you to think, but I like it.
No, it is good.
We're going to give some to the audience, let them try it. Let's eat this other stuff too.
Brave
This
one,
looks
step
good.
ahead. No,
I want to
no,
try
this is like, I think this is like an orange braised tofu salad.
Oh, good.
Yeah. That is a sausage link.
That's
Scrambled
good.
sausage for breakfast. Scrambled tofu. You can make it just like eggs. You just scramble them.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
I like yours better. I like yours the best of all.
Yeah, of course.
I have a little bit of this stuff. Okay. Okay.
I didn't cook the cantaloupe.
Vita soy is good, huh?
Vita soy is good, yeah. See, the thing about soy things, you know.
Well, let's go pass it out.
All right.
What? The
All
thing
right.
about soy what?
Well, it doesn't have any cholesterol. It's
That's
got
good.
a lot of estrogen for people who are like going through that moment.
So
And,
you don't have to take drugs? You can
you
just
don't-
eat tofu?
And it's
No,
helps
I
prevent
mean
breast
estrogen.
cancer. Who wants to?
Here,
I
pass that
love
out.
you for that.
Go get
Come
some.
over
It's
here.
really good. That's the scrambled egg tofu.
Take a little plate. Yeah.
Tell
take a
me,
plate.
tell me what you think. Take a bite of that.
No, be nice, okay? Because
No, he'll
it's on
like it.
TV and everything.
What? We want to see. Just.
But there should be a lot more
It's
stuff
good.
on it, though.
Isn't it good? Look, Katie, he likes it.
You like it?
It's
Cool.
good, huh?
But you should. It should have a lot more stuff
That's
on it,
good.
though. See?
How healthy
Like
is
the more
that for
green
you?
stuff.
Past the red meat and salt and
You just
liquor,
stick
it's
the whole
way
thing.
more healthy.
What are you saying?
I said it's way more healthy than red meat, salt, and liquor. My diet. I'm changing. Thank you. Give me that tray. Okay, KD hasn't performed on TV for about a year. She's nervous, but she is so great. And I have to tell you one thing before you do. But my God, the humanity in your voice is just unbelievably transforming. I'm so honored that you're going to sing on my show.
Thank you.
We're back with KD and composer and GRP recording artist, David Benoit. I tripped a little there. What are you going to sing?
I'm going to sing a song I learned from Carmen McRae recording called The Right to Love, which is, the lyrics in this song are just incredible. I actually sang this for the president one time.
Wow.
Yeah. It's called The Right to Love.
Well, we all need love, don't we?
Yeah.
Even the president.
Yeah. You know
Okay.
what? I promised myself, actually, I wouldn't bring that up, but damn it. There it was.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Actually.
I do too.
Okay, so anyway,
okay.
this song actually is very serious, so I'm going to...
Katie Lang.
My love and I ask a little of the world, right they said that we were wrong. We had the right to our love, that this love was shameful to see. Yet we treasured our love, so we go our solitary way, indifferent to the cold, unfriendly stares, indifferent to the whispered talk, 'cause we don't care at all. We have all we need, as long as we can be together. We find our constellation in each other's eyes, that sweet look of wonder. We know that we have earned the right to love. We know that we have earned that precious right.